Welcome back, everybody, to day number 5 in Orchos Tzaddikim. We're on page 25. V'yesh adam shu yedea midos harois sheyesh boy, and there is a type of person who knows some of his negative traits. And he decides he's going to venture out there and change those negative traits and stick to his positive traits. Such a person potentially can not succeed in finding this proper way of sticking to his good virtues, to his good traits, because he's lazy in seeking the proper way to attain those positive traits. We said earlier that Reuven was looking for Shimon, but he doesn't know who Shimon is. He doesn't know what he looks like. But now he's saying a different example with that, saying Reuven knows who Shimon is. Even though he knows him, he still doesn't find him. Why? Because he's not looking properly to find him. And this, the verse states in Proverbs, in Mishlei, Kesef nivchar lashon tzadik. The tongue of the righteous person is of the choicest silver. Now, the Orchos Tzaddikim, the author, gives us a whole parable of what is going on here in this verse and what Shlomo Melech, what King Solomon is telling us here. Mi shenosha mechavero v'bo l'shalem lo kesef b'mishkol. If someone borrowed money, now is paying it back with silver. Im einu makir be'amitas hamishkol v'tzedek u'maznayim. If the person who's receiving his debt back doesn't know the value of silver, o makir hakol, or he doesn't know at all the values of these things, ach she'einu baki bebchinas hakesef, zeh ish korov lios nizak be'inyan hamishkol o bebchinas hakesef, ki lef'amim yimayin ba'kesef v'yikach hasigim, v'gam yikach pachos ma'mishkal haroi loi, ki shemo yikach mishkal hakal o yosim hakesef b'kad hakvedo b'shem ha'moznayim, mikol elu yavel tos. He says, in one way or another, if he's not experienced with dealing with silver, he's going to take the wrong amount of weight of silver, and he's going to end up losing money. Oy afilu imhu baki bekesef mishkal. Even if he understands in weights and measures and value of silver, im einu mistaka b'karoi, if he doesn't carefully weigh it, efshashi yisarvu bekas posigim. There can be mistakes that come up with it, and he's going to lose out on the money on his return. Aval imhu baki bakol b'mishkol b'kesef mistaka b'karoi azu mishtalim karoi kesef naki v'shalem b'mishkol. But if he understands in weights and he understands in values of silver, then only then will he get his money back. So here the Orchos Tzaddikim in our introduction here says, L'chein dima lashon tzadik lekesef nivchar. Therefore, he says that the righteous is compared to the choicest of silver. He says the righteous person needs to understand the value of each trait, the positive and the negative traits, and to learn and to understand each of the traits properly behind karoi. And he needs to remove himself from all nonsense and to embrace understanding and remove a mixture of waste from them. And to have it pure. And then his neshama can be perfected and crystallized. As it says, when the waste is removed, then the vessel will be refined. When waste is removed from the silver, there will come forth a vessel for the refiner. So once you're able to clean out all of the imperfections, then you're able to bring out a fine product. Perush, what does it mean? When you remove all of the imperfections, all of the flaws, then you can have a perfected vessel. So what is the author here telling us? The author is telling us that we many times find a good trait. We hear a great lecture, we hear a great speech, a great drasha, and we're like, you know what? I have to be more humble. And he takes on a midah of